They're Adventure Machines subscribers. My bench is a bit of a mess right now, which is not necessarily all that unusual, but I just got done putting the CBX coating on. This is all Techline stuff, and then this is the basically slippery sauce for the sides of the piston skirts, cam, crank and main bearings. This stuff right here, that, and this can's kind of tatered. My blender started leaking in the process of reconstituting the CBX, which was awesome, but got that taken care of. But take you over to the oven that has been a pretty solid work in progress. Got a watt low PID controller, 4-channel. You can see it. Yeah, you should be able to see it kicking the elements. I've got it set at 100 degrees right now. Just trying to slow, kind of force dry the parts that I just painted. But this was part of the rebuild of this oven and the long process of getting everything up and going. So I rebuilt that. It was just a basic oven controller, which was pretty crude. The other thing is that it couldn't get up to 750 degrees, and which is a lot. I got thermocouples in there looking at one of the parts, so slowly coming up. We can open it up here and hopefully yeah. I've got 4 elements. These 2 were in it when I first got it. I put the 2 in the back. And then yesterday I built this rack that sets in here that allows me to stack stuff in here. And then it's got an adjustable pipe across the top as well. But this is the coating on the sides of the skirts of the pistons, and then the CBX on the tops of the pistons, and then back in here is the coated cylinders, or I should say cylinder head chambers. But cam towers have been sprayed. This got done yesterday. That was the 750 degree run, which was kind of scary because my door seal started catching on fire, which was kind of exciting. But yeah, and this I just stumbled across and managed to pick up off of eBay. It's a old Competition Cams 268 grind, which for this application I'm thinking it's going to do fairly well. It's a kind of a mid-range mild cam, good 110 degree lobe separation, so with the turbo setup it should work out really well. But, got all the bearings sprayed, a little bit of alligator skin on the pistons. Wasn't real happy about that, but that's just the way it's going to be. I wasn't about ready to stop and redo it, so I'm getting impatient. I want to get going. So yeah, this big beast, close her back up. That's about it for right now. This oil pan this is a standard NA pan, and I'm running ARP studs, which if you've ever done this, you have to clearance the back of the pan, otherwise they will hit. So I did that. This has been powder coated, and then recently I got this, which is an actual real turbopan. Some slightly farther aft. Of course, it's got the return line. You know, this section is essentially the same. This needs to be prepped and powder coated. That's happening here pretty soon. And I picked up another F54 block just because it was super cheap. Bores look really good. When I get my motor together, I'll start knocking this one down. Prepping it as a backup, or I don't know, build this one too. Haven't figured it out yet, but overall I think I'll get it apart, but it's supposed to be a fairly low mile engine. Maybe just ring and bearing it, put some flat tops in it and call it a day. But yeah, the shop is an absolute disaster, but I got parts in there, which is fucking awesome, because this has been a multi-month process that's taken way too long. But that means that I can start putting this together. Yeah, oddly enough, it's pink. Who knows? But oh yeah, one of the other things I did is knocked all of the flashing off, smoothed these guys out, and shot peened them, and then so they'll be good to go for as much power as I'm going to make and the RPMs, so that should be good. Alright, well, there you go. That's it for now.